Hey everyone, Silver Cheesecake, and welcome back to Nippon! My first trip to Japan. About to go back in, and where we left off, we're about to go to Asakusa. I think I want to go here.
That's a good choice. It has a lot of examples of traditional Japanese culture.
Traditional Japanese culture?
Yes, I'll be taking you around today.
I see.
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
We'll be heading out right after breakfast, so be prepared.
Sure, got it. Traditional Japanese culture, huh? What kind of place could it be? This should be fun. Alright. It's like I'd never heard of Japanese traditional culture. What the heck? Itakimasu. Japanese ritual phrase used. Oh, yeah, because when you go in the house, you say, oh, what was it? Hold on, wait, I'll think of it. It's not. It's something. But, it's like when you walk in the house, like, pardon the intrusion, and then when you leave, it's like, I'm sorry I was such a nuisance. Which, it's supposed to be a humble expression when you enter and leave the house. I gotta figure out what it was. Itadakimasu. Itterashari. Seeing someone off. Okay, so if you're the host of the house, they say that, I guess. Hey, Makoto.
What is it?
So, she's all in her tour uniform. So, could you tell me where we're going already?
I don't know. I wonder if I should.
Come on, why not? Just tell me.
Oh, if you insist. Here, I'll tell you. Today, we're going to...
Where?
Asakusa.
Oh, Asakusa. I thought that's what I already said.
Oh, you know it?
I saw it in a guidebook. It's a peasant town that keeps up the atmosphere of the good old days.
That's right. It's hard to explain in English, but in Japanese it's known as Shitamachi.
Literally, low town, the coastal area occupied by peasants and merchants. The nobles lived in the highlands, and the area known as Yamanote. Wow, Shitamachi. Hun.
You'll understand when you see it. Hyakubun wa iken ni shikazu, as they say.
Hyakubun wa iken ni shikazu?
It's a Japanese proverb. It means that seeing something for yourself gives you a better impression of it than any description could provide.
That's very true.
In English, I think it would translate to seeing is believing, maybe.
Ah, yes, I see.
Anyway, shall we be off?
Sure. Woo. Let's see, I'll need my Suica to board the train. Here we go. I still got plenty of money on it, so I'll just hold it up to the terminal. Okay.
Nice job.
This is so nice. I don't have to check the price of the ticket each time.
I know, right?
Alright, with this I've completely mastered the trains of Tokyo. Woo! Or so I thought.
Ah, we have to get off here! What? Because we'll be taking the Yamanote line.
Named after the Yamanote region, it's one of the most popular train lines in Japan. It runs on a loop, stopping at some of the most popular spots in Tokyo. Yamanote?
Yeah, you don't want that side. You want this side.
Huh?
Now we're transferring to the subway. Well, wait a minute. Mate.
Woo!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
As I told you, Tokyo has many train lines and they join together in complicated ways. Even native Tokyoites get confused. If you're ever riding by yourself, make sure to plan your route beforehand. There should be plenty of English rail maps online, so make sure you make good use of them.
I will do that. That was insane. It was ridiculous to think I could master this in one day. It's nice that they have monitors on the train that tell you the next station, and the announcements were very clear, but I'm not sure I'll ever get used to this. Plus.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was just wondering. Is there a festival today or something?
A festival? Why?
There's just so many people around. I just got to wondering.
Oh, I see. Sorry to tell you, but it's not a festival day today.
What? Then you're saying?
Yes, some stations are more chaotic than others. This is business as usual for a large station.
I see.
Are you surprised?
A little. A lot, actually.
I should probably warn you. The big stations can get even more crowded than this. Anyway, the next stop is ours. We're almost there.
Ah, sure. Tokyo can be a terrifying place.
Hey, we're here!
This is... Oh, Asakusa. Is that the Sensoji Temple? Wow, it's really Asakusa.
That's right. Asakusa is a town that recalls Japan's nostalgic traditions.
This is Asakusa. It's not quite like any place in Japan I've seen yet. I don't know why. The street is so alive with tourists from everywhere, local and foreign. Beneath it all, there's a strange sort of atmosphere, like a deeply felt yearning. That's the writer in me coming out.
Hey, do you know about the Edo period?
Of course I do. Akira explained everything to me.
Then you're one step ahead of me. This place, Asakusa, was a flourishing town during the era of samurai.
Wow.
They're all gone now. Back in the day, there were theaters lined up and down these streets, like Broadway. There were also, what we'll call adult activity houses and various entertainments. It was a thriving pleasure quarter.
I think I get what they mean by adult activity houses.
In fact, it was so popular that it was called one of the 3 worst places in Edo in the day.
I see. A pleasure quarter. Of course, that's what my mind's thinking about. What is it? Why are you laughing?
Nothing. I just noticed your expression suddenly changed when you heard the words pleasure quarter.
What? No way! I don't have an answer for this one.
It's just a joke.
Just a joke. Don't scare me like that.
But when you deny it so vehemently, it's like you're admitting it's true.
I think she's making fun of me. Anyway, hey Makoto, what's that big round thing hanging from the gate?
Oh, that's a chochin. It's a large-scale version of the old-time lanterns. The word written on it is Kaminarimon. It means something like Gate of Thunder in English.
That's pretty metal. What? What does that mean?
Now that you mention it, it really is.
Oh, I'm saying I'm describing the metal as pretty. Okay, I thought it was like some term, like, yo, it's pretty metal, dude. I don't freaking know. Alright, so why does it have Kaminarimon written on it?
Well, have a look. At either end of the gate.
I see a dude. I see another dude. Ah, wooden statues.
Right, those are the gate's guardians, Fujin and Raijin. They're the god of wind and the god of thunder. So...
Note, the Rai and Raijin is another reading for the character used to read Kaminari. Both mean thunder. Perhaps as in Raichu? Okay. Oh, then why is the gate named after just thunder? What about the god of wind?
Right, the truth is, the gate's proper name is Furaijinman, Gate of the Gods of Wind and Thunder. It's written properly on the other side.
I see.
Anyway, as long as we're here, do you want to go inside?
Sure. Ah. Wow, what a busy commercial district.
It's not a commercial district at all. We're on the grounds of the Senjoji Temple.
Ah, I knew it. What? We're inside a temple? But there's so many shops, it looks like just a shopping street.
I think that comes from the old days, when people came from far and wide to visit these big temples. Refreshment stands and souvenir shops started to spring up to cater to those determined travelers, and evolved into this.
Wow, I never knew there were shops on the grounds of temples. That's amazing. Still, selection is amazing. I see things like souvenirs, what looks like toys, even wigs, kimono, and all kinds of food.
As long as we're here, do you want to get something to eat? Let's see, how about those?
Huh?
Excuse me, I'd like 2 of these.
Just taking my money to buy stuff, I get it.
Here you are.
What is this?
It's called Ningyo-yaki. It's an Asakusa specialty.
Wow. This is a snack, I guess? It's shaped like a person's face.
They just fried it, so it's still hot. Eat up.
Sure. Okay. Itadakimasu! Wow. Oh god. It's so sweet! Oh. Hey, what is this sweet dark stuff inside? If you tell me it's chocolate. Or it could be red bean, I don't know.
Oh, that's called anko. It's made from a bean called azuki that's been boiled and sweetened.
A bean, huh? Wow.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's sweet and delicious. It's amazing. You could kill hours just at the shops alone.
Here we are. This is Sensoji. They say the temple first began operation 1400 years ago, but the main building itself only dates back 400 years.
Huh?
Oh. It burned down several times because of earthquakes and wars, though. The current main hall is only about 50 years old.
I see. I guess you can't help a wooden structure catching fire. It's a shame something so old had to be lost because of a war. That's true.
Look at that. You see that big incense burner over there?
Oh wow, yeah. Smoke is rising out of it.
They say that if you burn an incense stick in it and let the smoke wash over you, you'll be cleansed of the darkness inside you.
Wow, so it's like a magical charm.
A bit. The smell is like a ward against evil. As long as we're here, do you want to try?
Sure.
Okay. Light the incense stick.
Then leave over the rising smoke. Okay. It does make me feel a little bit better.
It's very simple. Anyway, shall we visit the temple? When worshipping at a temple, there's a ritual you have to follow. First, the chozu.
Chozu?
Do you see the little stall where the water is flowing? You purify your hands with that, and it's called chozu.
You mean I'll be washing my hands, basically?
That's right. Give it a try. Take the ladle in your right hand and wash your left. Then change hands and wash your right.
Change hands again. Keep a little water in your left hand and brush it lightly against your lips.
Wash your left hand one more time, then hold it so the water pours over the handle of the ladle, and you're done. Simple, huh? Give it a try.
Yeah, okay. First I wash my left hand, then switch hands and do my right, and then swap hands again and wash my left, and then... Is this okay? I forgot the lips.
Yes, you did very well for your first try. With your hands washed, you're ready to worship.
Hey, you can tell me when I'm wrong. I know I screwed that up.
First, stand in front of the Buddha and throw an offering of money into the wooden box. You can give as much or as little money as you'd like.
Okay. 10 cents. Yeah, that is me, alright.
There, then last.
I know. I clap my hands twice, right?
Wow, you know your stuff.
I sure do. That lets the gods know you're there and asks them to cleanse you of evil. I've seen it before in anime. Of course, I learned it from anime.
But unfortunately...
Huh?
That's how you pay tribute at shrines. You know, honoring Japanese gods. This place is a temple. A Buddhist place of worship. There's a different method to it.
I see. And here I thought I was being so clever. I guess I failed.
When worshipping at a temple, you just put your hands together and pray to the Buddha. That's all.
Put my hands together? Okay. Hope my stay in Japan will be full of amazing memories.
Why don't we stroll around the area for a little while?
Sure. After that, Makoto led me around the town of Asakusa. We saw lots of temples and small amusement parks, all kinds of interesting things.
Well, this was just a rough tour, but I hope you got an idea of what Asakusa is like.
Absolutely, that was really fun.
Good, but if you want to know more about the city of Asakusa... There, do you see that small carriage-like vehicle over there?
Yeah, it's a pretty funny looking vehicle.
That's a jinriksha. It's pulled by people. It's a very popular form of transportation about 100 years ago. The word rickshaw is derived from this term, which literally means human-powered vehicle. You can ride in it and get a very detailed explanation of the town while you travel around. What do you think? Do you want to ride?
There are a lot of things I want to try. I think I'll pass.
Really? We can do it if you want to.
It's fine. Your explanations were more than enough for me.
Well then, I'm glad I came along with you. Now, where should we go next?
You want to go somewhere to eat? I'm starving.
Oh, sure. It's about time for lunch, isn't it? But, I wonder what we should eat. That reminds me.
Oh, that reminds me. I noticed it when we were walking around. But Japan really has a lot of restaurants, doesn't it?
That's true. Now that you mention it. A lot of them are cheap chain restaurants, so you can really get by in Japan on the cheap if you want to go to them often.
And the storefronts all have realistic wax models of the food to provide elaborate samples. I heard Japanese people are obsessed with food, but I guess that's true. Hey, me too, so I'm just saying.
So, is there anything you have a taste for?
Everything. Anything I have a taste for? Oh, I get to choose anything cheap or noodles. So either be stingy or be picky. No, I want the experience. Let's eat some noodles.
Noodles? I know. Let's go to that store.
What store? Where exactly are we going?
That's...
Woo! Soba?
That's right. Eat up.
I'm looking at a very simple dish, piled high with some kind of pasta. How are we supposed to eat this?
Do you see the small bowl filled with broth?
Yeah, it's almost like a little cup.
Dip the noodles into it, then eat them. The key is to slurp them loudly. I know it's considered rude in other countries, but noisily slurping is the Iki way to eat soba.
Iki?
Stylish is the word, more or less. Maybe not. Maybe cool is the right word for it?
It's cool to slurp through pasta? Japan is a total enigma. Huh? What's in this little dish?
It's called yakumi. It's like a seasoning. You can add as much in as you want.
Wow. Well, as long as it's here, I'll put it all in. Here goes. Itadakimasu. I'll slurp it nice and loud. Yeah. Yeah, we go. Oh, I exploded. Was there like wasabi in there? I think I see the little wasabi in there.
I knew it.
What is this stuff? I feel like I just blew my sinuses out.
It's wasabi.
Wasabi!
Yes, it was in the yakumi you just added. The green paste stuff.
Oh.
It's called wasabi, and it's even stronger than horseradish. If you put too much in, it will really blow your sinuses out.
I see. Huh?
Samotis otsu splashed on your face. I'll wipe it off. Just look over here.
Proper name for soba dipping broth, made from fish stock, soy sauce, and mirin.
There you go. I'll just order some more otsu for you.
Ah, sure, thanks.
Makoto was so nice
after I looked at her in the bathroom. The price of soba seems to vary a lot depending on the store. I think I saw it for 350 yen in some fast food places around the station, but eating it in a proper restaurant is more like 700. I'm sure the difference is reflected in the flavor. Whew, that was a good meal.
Okay, then next up.
Wait, Makoto! What the?
Huh? What is it?
What is that?
What? What is what?
That thing! It's over there! Oh, is it the Sky Tower? That giant tower.
Oh, that's called the Tokyo Sky Tree.
That's the Sky Tree, that's it. Tokyo Sky Tree?
Yes, it's a broadcast tower that provides digital signal for all of Tokyo.
That's a broadcast tower?
Yes, until recently, Tokyo Tower played that role, but now there are so many tall buildings in Tokyo that they interfere with the broadcast waves. The Sky Tree is supposed to remedy that, though it's still under construction.
Huh? Wait a minute. That thing's not even finished yet?
That's right. When it's finished, it will be 634 meters tall, the tallest broadcast tower in the world. As the man-made structures go, it will only rank second after the Burj Khalifa in Dubai.
The second tallest building in the world.
And it's right next to Asakusa. It's strange, isn't it, to have such a modern structure visible amid these traditional buildings?
No kidding. Maybe that's what makes Japan special. I actually have a postcard of the Tokyo Sky Tree. It does look really cool.
The other broadcast tower, Tokyo Tower, is a popular sightseeing spot in the city. We should go there too if we have time.
Maybe so.
Woo! Well, that makes a full day of sightseeing. Makoto Misaki's Tokyo tour will now be coming to an end.
This is our last sightseeing spot?
Yes, now here's the question. What kind of place do you think this is?
I don't know. What could it be? Just seems like your average everyday building. Let's see, judging from the shape and size, it looks like a gymnasium?
Oh, so close. It's called the Ryogyo...
Oh, Sumo Land! Oh yeah!
It's called the Ryogoku Kogyo-kan.
Sorry, I butchered that.
It's the promised land of Osumo.
There's a sumo place. It's near the Edo Tokyo Museum. It's the Kogukan Sumo Stadium or something? Sumo? You mean like sumo wrestling?
Yes, I think that's right. Sumo has a long history. Some people say it goes back at least 2,000 years ago.
2,000 years?
Yes, long ago, it was a ritual to honor the gods.
Wow.
Have you seen it? They clap their hands in the ring and stomp their feet. It's all ritual carried over from ancient times.
Yeah, I've seen that on TV. I see. I did always wonder why they moved in such a strange way. It's nice to know the reason why.
Sumo wrestlers are known as rikishi. Sumo competitions between professional rikishi is called uzomo. 6 uzomo competitions take place every year. 3 of them are held here at the Ryogoku Kogukan.
3? You mean half of them? Good maths, Silver.
That's right. The uzomo at the Gokukan Kokugikan.
That's a tongue twister.
Take place in January, May, and September, and they last for 2 weeks. If you want to come, it's best to buy tickets in advance on the internet or at a travel agency.
Too bad it's not going on while I'm here. If I come back again, I'll make sure to check it out.
Oh, and right next to the Kogukan is the Edo Tokyo Museum, just like I said. It teaches people about the history of Tokyo. Do you want to go in and learn a bit about how Tokyo evolved since the era of the samurai?
Please say yes. Sure. As long as we're here, let's do it. Wow, the Edo Tokyo Museum was really fun. Oh, that was great, yeah. Seeing Tokyo nowadays, it's hard to imagine what it looked like. It looked like that 200 years ago. I really learned a lot.
So did I. To tell you the truth, that's the first time I've been to that museum myself.
What? Really?
It's true, unfortunately. But this was a good opportunity to go. There's a lot of things I only had general knowledge of, so it was educational for me too.
I see.
Yes, being with you today reminds me of how much we have to learn about our own country. Thank you, Taira.
Oh, she's blushing. I didn't do anything, but thank you for saying so. Hey, Makoto, look at that. Who's that walking toward us?
Oh my, it's an Omosumo-san.
A sumo wrestler? That's amazing. I've never seen one close up before. He's not just a big guy. He's got this amazing presence.
That's it. He's got a presence.
He's gone.
There are a lot of sumo stables around here, so I guess it's really not uncommon to see an Osumo-san walking around.
Yeah, they're really impressive.
Hey, that was a nice unexpected treat. I think we'd better bring today's sightseeing to an end and head back home.
Sure.
With no more sightseeing to do, we headed home. It was a day of unforgettable experiences, and I thought I would be able to head home in peace. But this is unbearable. What the heck is this? Why are there so many people in this train car? Please try to bear it a little while longer. Right. Wish I could. I'm seriously going to get squished here. Oh! Such a baby. Thought I was a goner there for a minute. Hey, Makoto, are we in Tokyo's famous evening rush? Yes. Evening rush? So you're saying Japanese people do this every day when coming home from work? When work and school end, everybody goes home at about the same time. A lot of people have to ride the trains, so what can you do? What can we do? I can't believe people are just okay with this. That's right. To prevent certain strange crimes that happen during rush hour, there's a system in place to allow for women-only cars. If a man gets on them by mistake, he'll get lots of glares. I see. But I guess anyone who would do that deserves whatever they get. I better not do it. Anyway, in the future, I'll try to make sure we don't ride the trains during rush hour. Akira! Hey, let's eat out for dinner tonight. Eat out? You mean like at a restaurant? No, like inside the house, but outside. Obviously. Do you think I was talking about eating bento in a park at night? Right, but... Well, why do you want to do that? Well, did you come all the way to Japan? Or you did come all the way to Japan. You want to eat at a specialty restaurant at least once, right? Well... I really like Akira's cooking, to be honest. Huh? I mean, it's really good. Cut it out. Stop joking around. Huh? I wasn't joking around. Aki-chan gets bashful when she's praised. I do not. I'm not bashful. Anyway, what do you want to do? If you got a request for what to eat, you better make it quick. A request, huh? Let me think. There are a lot of things I want to eat. Most of those I can get in Japanese restaurants back in my country. When I think about it, I get the feeling that the dinner Akira makes is closer to what Japanese people actually eat every day. That's it! That's what I want. What is it? Do you decide what you want to eat? Yeah, I want to eat that. What's that? Pizza, Japanese pizza, and sushi. Okay. I don't want to go for pizza, because that's something I can definitely get at home. Sushi is something I can get at home. Japanese pizza, though. I've never had Japanese pizza before. I've never heard of it. I didn't know. Let's go for Japanese pizza. Japanese pizza? Yeah, I heard about it. They say it looks a lot like a pizza, but it's way different. Something that looks like pizza, but isn't. What could it be? I wonder if it could be that. That? Yes, we have one in our neighborhood, you know? What? I don't know what you're talking about. You'll understand when we get there. I hope I picked the right thing. Would I have picked that in real life? This is the place? I see, now I understand. Huh? Irashai! This is a Japanese pizza restaurant? Yes, Yes, we call it okonomiyaki in Japan. Okonomiyaki. The wheat flour is boiled in water, then mixed with cabbage or pork or whatever ingredients you like, and fried on top of a hot iron grill. Wow. Some regions even put noodles inside. Here in Tokyo, you can get a regional variety called monja. But today, we'll be eating the standard okonomiyaki. Okay, sure. Anyway, let's put in our order. I think I'd like to try the special. Special? Yeah, it's got all kinds of toppings inside. Most restaurants have one, so if you're not sure what to get, it's the simplest thing. I see. Then I'll have the special too. That's what I do at a lot of restaurants. Like when I don't know what to order, I'll be like, I'll have what he's having. Now we fry it up. Huh? You mean this is a self-service? Kind of like a fondue. Some restaurants are. Some will fry it up for you, but some let you fry it up yourself. Personally, I think it's more fun when you fry it up yourself. Wow. Okay, here we go. Wow. Once the wheat flour mixes with the water, You mix it with the softened ingredients, and it spreads out in a circle on the pan. Then, once one side fries up, use the utensil to flip it over. It's a hard skill to master. Really? I guess it does take some getting used to. I still can't get used to it, no matter how I try. Here, Aki-chan, you do mine. Okay, what about you? Me? I think I'd like to try on my own. I'm a master at this already. Really? Well, then watch me first. I guess it's time. Now, slip the spatula in between the pan and the ingredients. As hard as you can. Yeah! See? You just flip it over. See. The trick is not to hesitate. Here, try it. Okay. Slip the spatula underneath the okonomiyaki. Then, as hard as you can. Oh dear, that didn't work. Really got away from you. Don't worry about it. It just caved in a little. You have to do it. You just have to reshape it. Because it really is hard to get the hang of it. But it's definitely a lot of fun frying it for ourselves. Do you think they're cooked through? I think so. Now we add sauce and mayonnaise, sprinkle on the aonari and katsubushi. Aonari is dried seaweed. Katsubushi is dried shaved fish. It really adds to the flavor. It's a necessity for okonomiyaki. Man, I was doing well with that word and then I messed up. Wow. Yes, it's all done. Woo! This is okonomiyaki, the Japanese pizza. Ah, I see. Okay, time to eat. How much wanna bet they're gonna say itadakimasu? Huh? Wait, you mean we're going to eat it right off the pan? Okay, they didn't say it. Yes, it varies by restaurant, but generally speaking, you want to leave it on the pan so you're practically panting from the heat. I see. Anyway, itadakimasu! Itadakimasu! Hey, careful not to burn yourself. It really is hot, coming right off the griddle. It's hot as heck, but how is it? That's great. But the sauce smells so good, caking on the pan. It's got so many toppings inside it, but they're all so skillfully prepared. It's like nothing I've ever tasted. This isn't like pizza at all. Oh, my bad. I did the rolly thingy again on my mouse. Phew, I'm stuffed. 1,200 yen for one okonomiyaki, huh? I wonder what would have been cheaper if I'd gotten the special. I thought I did get the special. Wait, maybe I read something wrong. Okay. Hey, Akira, you want to stop somewhere on the way home? I don't think so. I have all my shopping done. What about you? Me? Not a special... that's it. I could use some money. Is there a bank or somewhere I could make a withdrawal? A bank? I'm sorry, but all the banks are closed at this hour. Really? Even the ATMs? Most ATMs in Japan close at night too. Maybe a crime prevention measure. I see. But the ATMs in Konbini are open 24 hours, so you might be able to make a withdrawal off your credit card there. Really? Yes. By the way, do you have any traveler's checks? Oh yeah, I don't have them with me. But why? Banks are about the only place you can cash in your traveler's checks, but the banks all close by 3 p.m. So if you want to do it, make sure you do it early. I see. Thanks. That should be okay. Anyway, do you think we can stop by the Konbini? Of course. Is that okay, Akira? Sure. I'm gonna love those Konbini. They got everything. Thank goodness. I was able to get some cash from the Konbini ATM. They have vending machines everywhere, but 24-hour ATMs are only in convenience stores? And there are a lot fewer places that take credit cards than I expected. Especially in smaller restaurants, there are a lot of places you can't use them. Japan really is a mysterious country. Woo! Day 3. I slept outside? Oh. It's like, what? Morning! Oihayo! Oh, that was me saying morning. Oh, good morning. You're up early. Yeah, I got up a little earlier so I could think over where I want to go. And so I can get the bathroom to myself and not walk in on anybody. I see. That's nice. If you haven't seen the second episode of this, you watch it and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Huh? It sounds like you're getting the most out of your days here in Japan.
Yeah, of course.
That's thanks to you and Akira. When you say that, it makes it all feel worthwhile.
Say, where is Akira?
She must still be asleep. Oh, but if you wouldn't mind, could you try to wake her up?
What? Me? Wake up Akira? But...
It's nothing to worry about. I'm not telling you to go into her room. Just stand outside the door and call out to her until you get a response.
Ah, I see. It's Akira. I have no idea what might happen to me if I go into her room while she's asleep. Okay, I'll go wake her up.
If you would.
I wish I could just let her sleep, but we can't start the day until Akira wakes up, because she's got to make breakfast. No, I'm pretty sure Akira's room is the first room on the second floor. That's it. The room with the open door. Open door? What? Oh, come on. You gotta be freaking joking again. Again? This game... Huh? How's this keep happening? First Makoto, no, I got your kid in the compromising situation. Just stay cool. Stay cool. Good morning. You didn't come downstairs, so she sent me to wake you up. But I see you're already awake, so that's good. So anyway, I'll be waiting for you downstairs. Calm down when you're ready. Phew. Now she should know it was just a misunderstanding. Ah! Ding. Or not.
Peeping Tom! Pervert! I am not! It's a misunderstanding! Makoto just asked me to come wake you. Shut the H up! You can't save yourself now! Somebody help!
Man. Oh, she is so pissed at me. Even more pissed than Makoto was. Oh, she's ready to murder the crap out of me. I wonder if the kid is still mad at me. She's been quiet all through breakfast. Yep, she's still totally mad.
Come on, Aki-chan, don't stay mad. It's your fault for not waking up on time, don't you think? That was just... And I don't see how you can blame him when you were the one changing with the door open, right? Anyway, it's entirely your fault, so don't be mad at him, okay? Fine. Now, as a token of your restored friendship, won't you make the after-meal coffee? Yes, ma'am.
Dang, okay. Phew, that was close. Thanks, Makoto.
You don't have to thank me. I am the one who asked you to get her.
That's true, but...
Anyway, it's over now, so let's not bring it up again.
Got it.
Okay, here's coffee. Here.
Ah, thanks. Surprised she didn't, like, throw it in my face. Well, anyway, I'm glad we could make... This coffee is... What is this? It's full of salt! She put salt in it instead of sugar. That bee. I'm sure it's just innocent. Or maybe that's how they make coffee here.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I guess it wasn't a mistake. Nothing. Nothing. In that case, I'll just have to...
Huh?
Phew, wow, that coffee sure was great. Thanks. That was salty as heck. Idiot.
Huh?
Give me your cup.
Huh?
Give it to me, come on.
Oh. Come on, when you do something like that, how am I supposed to stay mad at you?
Akira.
Okay, here's another coffee, take it. Don't worry, there's nothing weird in it this time.
Oh, so she was being a bee. It wasn't just some actual, like, traditional beverage. No, it was her being a bee.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Then drink it up. It'll get the taste out of your mouth.
Yeah, thanks.
Anyway, let's decide where to go today.
Alright. That's going to be it for today. Let's see, where shall we go next? I've been kind of switching my itinerary around. I'm still definitely going to Minato first, and then Kiribati, then Asakusa, and I'll probably go to Sumida to visit the Edo Tokyo Museum. I checked the schedule for the sumo tournament, and it's not happening. Well, actually, I think it's like the tournament ends on the 25th of January, which is like the second day that I'm going to be there. So, unless I decide to go on the 24th, which will be supposed to be my date in Minato, I probably won't be able to go to the sumo stadium. But I think next I would be going to Shinjuku. So we'll go to Shinjuku next. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Like this video if you liked it, and dislike it if you disliked it. And as always,